Hey, hey, hey. Hey, everybody. Lynn, you were right. I was wrong. I had the start time incorrect. It's supposed to be at 6 o'clock. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Katia. I guess you all knew it was supposed to be at 6, right? Sometimes when I'm trying to do things really fast, I flub up a bit. So I had it set for the wrong time. So I apologize for that. Thanks for joining me. It's a surprise visit from Lizzie today. Cause y'all know I usually don't come on the weekends, but I had a little bit of time, so I was just gonna make like some little cards and whatnot. So I decided to come on. Hey, Ishmael, person four. I'm kind of killing the time just a little bit since I had the time all wrong on the notification. I hate when that happens. And then to boot, my toner cartridge is acting up in one of my printers, and that cartridge is not inexpensive. And I have to get another toner cartridge. Yeah, on a Saturday. I thought today would be a good day to come on since I had a little bit of time. I know the weekends are good anyway. Thank you, Katya. These flowers are a new digital download that I have over at the Etsy shop at Pleasant Creation. So y'all can check those out. Hello there, LL. And so let me go ahead and kind of get started. I probably won't be on that long today. I don't know. Depends on how much of a conversation we have. I don't really have a lot to talk about. But for those of you that are new to the channel and you saw that ephemera 20 or project 20, that's when we try to do 20 pieces of ephemera per day so that when we do our journals, we'll have our ephemera already made up and ready to go into our book. So I think I can do 20 today, and I haven't done a project 20 for a while. Hey, Tamika. We got the whole crew in today. That's fantastic. That makes me happy. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make like some journal cards out of these. I call them doodle flowers. And if you do get the digital kit, this is what they look like. So you get 4 PDFs and 3 of the pages are colored. And then there's one that is black and white. So, and the colors are really vibrant too. I actually like them a lot, and I've had them sitting on my desk for a while. Just haven't got them going. So now we got them going. You can see you have like lots of different colors to choose from, and you can fussy cut around them, or you can put them on your scan and print and print and scan. Not scan. I'm sorry, scan and cut. You can scan and cut them, or I fussy cut some a little bit earlier. And of course, your copies of are PDF form, so I won't have these little blue stripes on here because I told you I was having some trouble with my printer. And then you get one page that is not color in, so you can color it in yourself. But I think I'm going to make some cards just out of the black and white ones also. So I have a whole bunch of misfits that I can use for this. And I also think I'm going to use my vocabulary cards. So, because I think these will go well with the doodle flowers. I love these doodle flowers though, for real. So let me show you some that I've already made up. I just did a few. I was kind of experimenting. Y'all know I like experimenting with you all. Let me make sure my focus is not going to go crazy here. So we have this one right here, and it says "Be True." And I did some sewing around it, and there's nothing on the back. Now I could back these with some paper, but I'm just going to leave these blank. I think they look nice just on their own. So this is like a really, 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 really super easy tag. And then this one says "Shine Brightly." And then this one, I was just kind of experimenting with the vintage photo around it because I didn't know if I wanted to use the vintage photo or not. Because I kind of like the clean look and I like the photo look. So I might do a little bit of both. Oh, I still have them on my desk. I haven't even put them up in the shop yet. I did take the pictures, but they're not up yet. Here they are. They're waiting to go up. These are pretty, aren't they? They're fantastical. Okay. What'd you miss? You didn't miss anything, Tamika? Okay. So I did do some more. I was experimenting with the tension on my machine because I never changed the tension. Y'all keep asking for a sewing tutorial. I'm telling you, I barely even know how to use my machine. But the tensions all look the same to me. I change the tension and I change it, and I don't know what I'm doing with that thing. So I'm going to cut some of these. I'm going to sew around them, and I'm just going to kind of go from there. And I'm going to use some of the Tim Holtz Tiny Words. So I actually had 2 books of the Small Talk Tiny Words. I guess I wasn't paying attention when I purchased these, and I got 2. It's funny because they must have been made at a different time because look, the colors are different on the cover. And then I had some more sayings, and I don't know if these are Tim Holtz or not. I just had them laying around, and I kind of found them in all my junk. So y'all know how that is. You know how that is with all the junk. So let's get started with this. So we got to take the big jammy out, my big mama, so we can do some cutting. So how are you all doing today? Were you surprised to see me? Because I kind of surprised myself by coming on. So these are really easy to make. Like I said, you can fussy cut these, or you can just do what I'm doing and make like some tags. Now I do have like this blue line on here from my crazy printer. That kind of gave me a little bit of anxiety. The printer didn't want to work right. Because, of course, I printed these at the last minute. Because that's how I roll. I love Tim Holtz products, too. I'm actually subscribed to his channel. And I look at it sometimes. Most of the time, I think when he comes on, he's just promoting his stuff, which is fine and dandy. I guess I do that, too, so it's okay. But I love Tim Holtz. It was a pleasant surprise. It's a pleasant surprise that you all even saw it. Considering I had the times wrong on it. I had the time wrong. Can you believe that? I can believe it because I've done it before. I love the colors of these flowers too. They're amazing. If I do say so myself, I have to give myself a pat on the back. Because these are not the originals. These are actually a copy. So you can see how nice the colors came out. And I'm not measuring these or anything. I'm just cutting like right between the flowers. So these cards are going to be like all different sizes, which is okay with me because y'all know I'm into my wonkiness. Sometimes, did y'all enjoy the beach scene yesterday? I always have fun putting those up. I'm not bragging or anything. I just wanted to share. It's always fun putting the beach scenes up. They're kind of cool. Very cool indeed. Y'all see I got lots of these already. And I only cut 2 sheets, so you get actually 32 flower images in the download. So that's awesome. Very pretty. And you know what? These will go good like in some envelopes. You can actually handwrite a little note on here if you wanted to. You can write on the back. You can add some fabric to the top. I could just think of a ton of things that I could do with this. Oh, you saw the 9 o'clock? You know what? think 9 o'clock is probably a good time to do some crafting, but I'll be tired by 9 o'clock. I'll be tired of waiting around to do my live stream. So 9 is kind of late for me. I'm glad y'all like the beach scene because I love sharing it. I was surprised at myself that I was able to even pull that one off to get it to show up on the stream. It's kind of cool. I learn stuff every day, y'all. I learn stuff about how to do things on YouTube, and I learn things about how to, just make more creative stuff. I get lots of suggestions from you all. And believe me, even if I say I don't do something that you all do, I have it in my mind. I put it in my pocket for later. And I say to myself, I can use that. You know what? I was going to cut these down, but I'm going to use these like this too. I'm going to cut one more sheet. This one got a big old stripe. Made me mad. But good old Amazon. I ordered another cartridge for this one that's messing up. And what? It's supposed to be delivered today. I just ordered it tomorrow. That's amazing. And it's scary at the same time. Because tomorrow's Sunday. So they deliver on Sunday. Oh, you want to see more of the scenes? I usually try to only put like a few seconds up because I don't want to throw people off when they come to the channel. They'd be like, excuse me. This is supposed to be a junk journal channel. And it's not. So that's how come I only leave like a few seconds up. And a few seconds at the end as well. I think I'm going to keep that blue on there. It might work out. I don't know. I could always fussy cut those down. They look nice fussy cut. Maybe that's what I'll do. Let's see how some of these look fussy cut. The best thing about the beach scene is you all can hear like the sound of the waves. It is very calming, isn't it? That was probably the best part of sharing that. Okay, y'all. Let's fussy cut some flowers. Some doodle flowers. While we're chatting. And I didn't really have anything to do today. I didn't have my my custody day with my granddaughter today. I call it my custody weekend because every other weekend she comes and she spends the day with me because she's so dang on cute. But me and Slim are together. Oh, this fussy cuts very well, I must say. I like having like the white border around my flowers. So I'm leaving like a little border on here. And I must say it's coming out quite well. Quite well indeed. This is my second live today. I came on live on the Patreon channel this morning. I don't know if you all saw the message. I actually put a little post in the community tab here on this channel to let everybody know I was going to be up live. It was at 7:30 this morning. 7:30. My granddaughter is 2. 2. Hey, Crafty. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to do some tags. But I'm just doing a little fussy cutting while I chat. You know, fussy cutting can be kind of relaxing too. Especially, when you're just chatting like this. Or it's hard to watch television and fussy cut, but a lot of times I'm just watching some reruns of stuff, especially like Star Trek. Like, they could be talking, I know exactly what the scene looks like without even looking at it. Because I've seen it so many times because I'm a nerd like that. Oh, and I also want to thank my current patrons that are over at the Patreon channel, because I've had the Patreon channel for quite a while, but I started it and I was doing things a little bit differently, so I decided to kind of remaster it per se. So now it's remastered, and the good thing about it, there's a few good things about it that I like. One of them is that I can kind of share whatever I want over there, because over here I try to keep it just journal related, but over there I can do like the mixed media, I can do the planning, and all kinds of stuff over there. And another good thing that would benefit you all that YouTube doesn't have, it has a really good structure to organize the videos. So if you just want to see the videos that have ephemera, you don't have to look for a playlist. There's actually a tag that says ephemera. You just go to the ephemera tag and all the videos will come up for ephemera. So I like that a lot. And that way you don't have to kind of hunt and dig for what you're looking for. So it's very, very nice. So y'all should go over there and check it out. Check 1212. So thank you, Rachel, for becoming a member. And also Diane. Because every little bit helps when it comes to doing these videos. Those tips are going into my supplies, so I can get more supplies so I can do more videos with y'all. Yeah, these are coming out super cute. Super cute. And they're a nice size too. And of course, when you get them, you can resize these too. So you can make them bigger or smaller, or whatever you like to do with them. So these would be good like in the corner of a page or something. Oh, or, y'all know, I like making clusters, so these will probably end up in some clusters. I've been dying to use them. Like I said, they've been sitting on my desk saying, Lizzie, when are you going to start using me? And I was cleaning off my desk this morning, and I was like, hey, I forgot all about you. We're going to use you. And they were very happy. And we lived happily ever after. Happily ever after. I'm just going to fussy cut these pages right here, because it's not going to take that long to make the tags, y'all. The tags are super easy. Basically, you cut the paper and you sew and put a sticker on it, and the tags are done. And you can embellish it even more after that. I have some ideas. I have some ideas. I like these doodle flowers. Like we have the doodle leaves, we got the doodle flowers too. Well, we don't have no movie to go to this weekend. I know I usually go to the movies on Sundays, but we don't have a movie. But I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow for real, though. Because even though we don't have a movie, I still have to do, like, my family time, It's a requirement that we all hang out together on Sundays. Even when we don't want to. Because, sometimes you don't want to be with your family. They drive you crazy. Hey, Tanny. How are you doing today? We're going to make some easy tags as soon as I get done fussy cutting these flowers, because I'm kind of having fun doing the fussy cut thing. They're making me happy. Happy flowers. They're making me smile. They're kind of easy to cut, too. They're making me smile. And the 4th of July is coming up. And y'all know what? I don't really look forward to the 4th of July. because I don't like the fireworks. I know that sounds kind of crazy. They're nice to look at and everything, but the noise is like too much for me. I don't like all that noise. It makes me nervous because it sounds like gunshots. So I don't like the noise. And you can imagine, all I can imagine is somebody like hiding like a real gunshot behind the premise that it's a firework. Anybody else like freak out during fireworks time, New Year's, and on the 4th of July? I don't even like, I never, even when I was a kid, I didn't like firing off fireworks. It just kind of freaked me out. I didn't even like the sparklers. I was that kind of kid. I wouldn't say I was scary, but I don't know. Hi, Barbara. Thanks for joining us. So you don't like fussy cutting? I don't want to fussy cut everything now, but sometimes fussy cutting is okay. It depends on how much time I have to be doing fussy cutting, because sometimes I just don't have time to do it. But it's okay. It can be relaxing. Sometimes like things that you like, a repetitive action is what I'm trying to say. When you have repetitive actions, they kind of relax your brain where you don't have to do too much thinking. This is pretty much a mindless tag. It's a mindless craft. All right. You don't like the 4th either? I thought I was the only one. Mm-mm. So we got some of these. All right. So let's get the sewing machine out and let's sew around some of these. Oy. And I changed my thread, so I have a darker thread in here. It's kind of like a dark smoky gray, and I like it better than the black. So instead of using black, I may start using that, the dark smoky gray instead, because I like that. So I'm going to see how this looks with my messed up card that has this blue on it. It might just fit right in. And I'm going to, no, this one. I'm going to kind of do my messy straight stitch on this. So let's see. And I've said this before. Y'all know I don't have like the freeform arm, but I pretend like I do. And that usually kind of works. So I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just moving it. No rhyme, no reason. And it kind of looks kind of purry. And actually that little blue down here kind of looks like it belonged. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me fix my focus so you can see that little blue at the bottom there. All right. Okay. So you can see, so we're halfway there already. When I said easy this time, I meant it. Because sometimes what I say easy, it's not really easy. Well, it doesn't come out to be easy. I'm going to do a zigzag this time, see how it looks. We're going to see. Doing my little experimenting. I like experimenting with y'all. Kind of went a little bit off the rails there. It helps when you use like a neutral color too. And this, it looks black, but it's not. And actually the black is like, to me, it's like really harsh. And I've been using black, but now I think I'm going to use like this dark smoky gray color. Actually, I don't know if it's smoky gray or not, but Let me see, does it say what the color is on here? I don't know what the color is. I can't tell. But that's what it looks like to me. Dark smoky gray. That's true. True that, Katia. Barbara, it's a Brothers. Let me see if I can get it. My camera doesn't want to. It's a bad angle, but this is a Brother. There we go. LX3125. And it is, they don't sell these anymore. I've had this for like about 10 years, and they don't sell them anymore. Oh, try this. I'm trying to get a good angle for y'all. But I did see I did see a machine similar to this at Walmart, and it was a Brothers as well. So I think they kind of upgraded the model. But I've had this for about 10 years. However, I haven't used it that much. So I just, like, at probably the beginning of the year, I use it a little bit for my journals, and now I'll use it a lot. So I'm putting it through the works now. And I like it. It doesn't have a lot of stitches, though. It doesn't have all the fancy smancy stitches. So unfortunately, I don't have a lot of stitches to work with, but it's been working for me. I can work with it. I'll show you all the ones I get done. I'm going to do a few, and then I'm going to put some of the letters on. Anybody working on any crafting projects this evening? Seems like I'm working on craft projects all day long. That's another reason why I made the Patreon channel, so I could just come on, and like this morning I just came on and I had my coffee and I was kind of relaxed, and I was just working off a few things that were on my desk, and I was trying to like do a little organization and cleaning too, but I still didn't get that far. Me in this room, we are not friends right now. But I really need to put some stuff away because I'm at the point where I'm starting not to be able to find what I need, and that's not good. I usually try to put the main things back so I can find them when I need them. That hasn't been working for me lately. I've been taking out too much stuff. So I have to tell myself, put back what you take out. Thanks, Tamika. Oh, Katia, you're working on some junk journals. Doesn't seem like we always working on junk journals, right? I love working on a junk journal, though. Really. It's actually not work. It's like fun. It's a fun job doing junk journals. And cut. Get some of this stuff off. Let me just do well, I haven't done that many. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just thinking, I'm just working away. I guess if I want to get to my 20, I need to do a whole lot more than this, right? So Barbara says she is taking a break. Barbara, you're not allowed to take a break. We're not taking a break. You're not allowed to take a break either. Oh, you're converting a Bible into a 3-ring binder. Oh, that's interesting. Do you have a YouTube channel? I would love to see that. Bibles are so delicate. Seems like since people use their Bibles a lot, seems like they would make the Bibles more sturdy than they do. The pages are always so, I guess they're supposed to be like beautifully made, but it's just kind of flimsy. The pages are kind of flimsy. They feel good though. I used a wider stitch this time on this one. I like it too. That's the widest zigzag stitch I have. I wish I had like a really wide one, but I don't, so I have to work with what I got. That's the story of my life. So Crafty says she's making a bucket for her granddaughter. The grandkids always get everything, don't they? And Lynn says she's about to organize her craft space because it is out of control. And I feel your pain, sister. I feel it. I guess since today is Saturday, this is a good day to get it done. Especially if you have to work and you're not retired. Even when you're retired, I don't know. I work at home, and I work almost every day. But I still feel like the weekends, I can take the weekends off instead of weekday because that's when the rest of my family is off. It's during the weekends. So, doesn't do me any good to work on my own. Oops. Sorry. I'm slapping you guys. Yeah, you need a channel. I love watching other people's channels. Yeah, I don't have cable, so I watch a lot of YouTube. And as a matter of fact, I even listen to music on YouTube. And today, when I went to my mom's house, because me and Slim went there because we had to do some cleaning, help my mom around the house, and we decided to put on Jesus Christ Superstar because the Wiz came on. We were watching the Wiz, and I love plays. And we were talking about the live show that they did. I think it's NBC when they did the Wiz. And then we started talking about the live shows. And then I thought about Jesus Christ Superstar. So I put the original Jesus Christ Superstar on YouTube. And it was pretty cool. I forgot how much I liked that album. My mom used to have it. And she used to play it all the time. That's a good idea, Katya. You know what? I didn't even think the dollar store sold Bibles. You can usually get a Bible for free from the church too, though. Slim is 10 years old. He's turning into an old man. That's my running buddy right now. That is my running buddy. I also watch Hulu and Netflix, of course. I've had Netflix since the beginning of time. Since they turned the lights on at Netflix, I've had Netflix. And I've always enjoyed their programming, even though some of the movies were old. They're getting things a lot faster now. So I really like that. Hey, Purple. How you doing, Perp? It's nice to see ya. I like leaving like just a little bit hanging off the side too. It really gives it that handmade look. I'm not gonna call it mammy made. Give it that handmade look. Alrighty. I'm gonna put some quotes on in a minute. I didn't bring any fabric out here. I would make like some tags or something or other. Might go get some, just a little bit, depending on how much time I have. It's just a lot of sewing today. She's got lots of sewing to do. I like the noise from the sewing machine too. It's kind of soothing to me. Although my machine sounds kind of funny lately. I hope it doesn't break down, but if it does, y'all know what's going to happen. She's not going to get it fixed. I'm going to try to fix it if it does, but she's going to go for I'm not saying an expensive machine, a better machine that has some different stitches. That's all I want. Some different stitches. Y'all know what I just thought about, which is really crazy. I'm thinking maybe the library has a sewing machine I could use that has some different stitches. But that wouldn't be any fun because I would want to bring it home with me. Can't bring a sewing machine home from the library. If they had one, you probably could use it there. All right, let's go around the edge of this since it's kind of clean. Just kind of going back and forth between the straight stitch and the zigzag stitch. No, not in my library either. I don't even know where that thought came up at. I doubt if anybody's library has a sewing machine. But that would be cool if you could go someplace and borrow a sewing machine for free. You know what? If you like put the word out with your friends and your family, somebody probably has a sewing machine that they don't even use that you could get. That would be nice, right? I already put the word out. Nobody has a sewing machine. So I'm on empty. No sewing machine for me. Dag nabbit. Your stuff is all over the room. I took over my family room, so I have a good amount of space, but unfortunately, this kind of doubles as my day job area and my craft room. So what happens is when I get up in the morning, of course I've left my craft stuff all over the place, and then when I get up in the morning, I'm just like, I want to craft because my craft stuff is here instead of doing what I should be doing. I'd be playing hooky. So my space is like really where I work at is like my desk, but I have stuff all over the floor. I must admit, I got a crazy floor situation going on right now. Oh, you got it from Joann's. How come you're not using your sewing machine? Especially after watching me. Aren't you motivated, Katia? You should be motivated to use your sewing machine. I think on this next one I'm gonna go between stitches, do some different stitching. I'm getting ready to be creative for real. Let's be creative for real. got the zigzag. Hope that didn't sound good. Something just went awry. Go to 10, go straight stitch. We'll go like to, gotta make sure this is up. Uh-oh. Let's see. This is a crazy stitch in here that I got going. Like, what happened to you? I like it though. Look at that one. I like the way that came out. Really weird and crazy, but I like it. Works for me. All right, let's see how many we have now. Let me count it up a little bit here. Y'all, I was watching my replay yesterday because y'all know I'm crazy like that. I watch my own videos, and I did so much stuff out of the shot because I kept forgetting to move the camera. That disappoints me. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we might as well do 2 more to make our 20, even though I did 2 already, but you know, I'm on a roll. I'm on a sewing roll here. Roll. Keep forgetting the needle needs to be up. Uh-oh. Before I can change. I like the stitches. Don't ask me why I'm changing to the wacky stitches, because I just felt like it. I didn't even aim, so to speak. Just so. Alright, 1 more. Then I'm going to go on to the next step. This is a great, quick, satisfying project. Just going to do a little edging here. A little zigzag. Zigzag is my favorite. Which is very pretty. Oh, also I failed to mention that I did print these on cardstock, so I think it's like 60 pounds. 60, no. Yeah. No. Yeah. I think it's 60-pound cardstock. I like working with that weight because it's not too heavy, it's not too thick, but it's like just right as a nice weight. My machine really sounds funny to me. Okay, let's move this out of the way. We move this up so I won't hit the camera again. And move this. Okay. So now I'm going to maybe use some of these. This is an easy 20, you all. Very easy. All right. So I have some of these. I have the silver words with the white background. Some with the silver words and the black background, and then we have the gold with the white and the black background, and then we have the tiny words I guess we only really need one of those because they are the same. And I have the tiny words with the white background, black and white, and then white and black. So I have a few things that I can choose from. But that's the one you were telling me about, right, Katya? The sewing machine for the $50. Okay, so I'm not going to think into this too much because if I do, I will never get finished. Now, what I do want to do, I'm going to take out some of my small words that I already have cut. And these are also a digital kit that's on Pleasant Creations as well. And so you get like the small vocabulary words and then vocabulary cards, and also you get large ones, so you can pick and choose which ones you want, which is very, very nice. So I think this card is a little too small for that. Let's find some bigger cards. Let me see if I cut this down just a tidbit, because we can print them over again, print more if we wanted to. Let's see how that would fit on here. That's better. And then hi, Tammy. How are you doing today, Tammy? We're making some easy, very easy tags. Which I know, technically the tag is done at this point. I'm just, but y'all know me. Got to go the extra mile. All right, I got my corner chomper out. Let me see. See how this looks here. You know what? Y'all talking about learning how to use it. I taught myself how to use my machine. And you just have to get on there and experiment. Don't be intimidated by your machine. Just get on there, and now that you know that you can sew paper on there, just take some scrap pieces of paper and do like some sample stitching. And that's it. And then you're off and running at that point. Just always do a sample stitch if you're kind of intimidated as to whether what you're doing is going to work. And that's how you learn how to use a sewing machine. And of course, then you have like your YouTube videos. All right, so I rounded the corner on that, and I could do some sewing on these too. I think that would look very lovely. But I don't want to take the sewing machine back out now. I mean, it's not really put away, but maybe I will. All right, let's just put this up here, because I think I would like to do some sewing with the letters. Let's see, unique. You could even put some fabric on here. See, y'all done went off the rails already. Some fabric or some lace. She done went off of the rails. Y'all supposed to keep me honed in. Keep me focused. Because I'm just thinking of some other things that I could do with these that will make them extra. Hold on. Of course, I have a bag of lace that's just hanging around here. Here's some scraps in here. Let's look at the scraps. See, I got a bag with some stuffs in here. I got this bag that has some extras in here too. Of course, I have some lace next to me also, but This is from that sheet that I was using yesterday, because sheets are like a fantastic place to find some fabric. Hey, Roberta. You're never late, Roberta. I told you. There was no notice. I tried to send out. Did a posting on the community as well, so it will kind of show up that way. And I also put the wrong time on, so that's probably why you didn't get the notification. Because the notification, you wouldn't have got it for a few hours if I came on when the time said I was coming on, because I had the wrong time on there. So that's kind of my fault. So I apologize. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to get some of this stuffs off of here just to lay it on here and see how it's going to look. Just a little bit of fabric. Ooh. That's pretty. Hold on. Let's see. I got some more scraps. Even though I pretty much use like the same fabrics and stuff all the time, because I have a lot of it, like a lot of the same stuff. Every time I put something down, it just kind of looks different. So I quite enjoy that. This was a ribbon. This was a vintage ribbon, actually. And I think it's going to look nice with this yellow. I'm going to have to cut it down some, though, because I just want just a sliver, so to speak. Let's see if I can rip it. I can. Oh, you're in between thunderstorms. Good luck. Y'all know about 15 years ago, in the little town where I live at, there was a thunderstorm. And thank goodness nobody was on the telephone, because lightning hit my house. And the telephone flew across the room. This is a true story. And let's see what else happened. My garage door opener was blown, but like I said, nobody got hurt. I think that was the only thing that happened. Oh, my sprinkler system got hit. It was completely fried. My garage door opener was fried. I had to get another garage door opener. And the telephone, of course. I had the telephone people had to come out because my whole telephone system was fried. Like, not just the telephone, but the wires. Because I live in sunny Florida, where we are like the lightning capital of the world. So, y'all be careful when those thunderstorms. It's not a joke when they tell you you shouldn't be like I think you're not supposed to be in a shower or a bathtub. And you also shouldn't be on the telephone, because things like that happen for real. And my kids were, I don't know if they were small or, yeah, they had to have been small, so they weren't teenagers yet. But if they were teenagers, they probably would have been on the telephone, because they do that kind of stuff even when you tell them not to. Yep, that's a true story. Yep, nobody got hurt. You're right about that. Thank you. And I'm going to cut a little bit to go on here. See, y'all, this wasn't in the plan for the easy tags. I swear. I just came up with this on the fly. Because, in my head is the land of ideas. So, the land of ideas hit, and this is where we're at. Let's just put you over here, since you're already together, because y'all know I'm going to sew this on, right? Oh, yeah, don't be up under a tree. And something that one of my friends mentioned years and years ago, she said, this is like the lightning capital of the world, and yet people send their kids to school with umbrellas that have a metal point on it. Now, I haven't seen any kids get hit by lightning, but it's possible. I mean, because that's like a lightning rod, right? You give them like an umbrella to go to school. That's a little cray-cray. Just a little bit. So I'm rounding my corners because the vocabulary words have square corners, and I did that on purpose so you can either have square, you can have rounded. But if I rounded them, then you only have rounded corners. I'm going to cut this a little bit. I'm trying to keep all of the, there's a definition and it's like SI here and it says simple and then it says uncomplicated for the definition. That's probably too short. I don't like that. We're going to toss that one. I cut too much off because I can print that over again. It's a digital. It's in digital form. The beauty of a digital kit. All right. And even though these already looked aged, whenever you cut cardstock, you can always see like that white cardstock on the edge. So I'm just giving it a little bit of love on the edges here. It's kind of big. I don't like that. So I'm just going to sew this on. And then I'm going to put like a Tim Holtz words on that one. Let me see where I'm at for time. Ooh, I guess I need to start sewing. Because we are almost at an hour. Dag nabbit. That's my favorite cuss word these days. Dag nabbit. If you can call that a cuss word. Let's see, I'm going to put you here. And we'll use some green. I'm being matchy lately. That journal that I've been working on has got me in the matchy mood. Alright. We'll put that there. Okay. Okay. Let's move some of this stuff off my desk. Ooh, 90 degrees. You know what? We went outside today and it wasn't as hot as it's been. So I don't know what it was, but we've been like close to the hundreds. But today, hey Slim.
Yes?
Can you look at the weather and tell me what the weather was for today?
Okay.
Slim's gonna tell us sorry if I just yelled in your all's ear. Slim's gonna tell us what the weather was here in Florida today, because I don't know. In my area. Because I think we might have some Floridians also. Other Floridians other than me.
78 partly cloudy.
What was the high for today?
The high for today.
Slim is my assistant, y'all.
So,
I don't know if y'all can hear him. I love his voice.
it doesn't go back, just
Yes, Slim is my grandson.
doesn't tell me.
It doesn't tell you what the high was?
It tells me here and beyond.
Okay, so what is it now?
78 partly cloudy.
So right now it's 78, partly cloudy. So I don't think it was that hot today. It was like about 90 yesterday when we went to the beach. Okay. Oh, let me get this together. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good kid. Okay, I'm going to use zigzag. Try not to go over the word. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know about the zigzag. I like it though. It's different. I do like that. Okay, I'm going to show you all once. I only have a few to get to show you that are kind of finished. because I guess I was fussy cutting and running my mouth too much earlier. So I'm just going to sew this on. And I'm going to do like a back and forth straight stitch. And then with this one, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Get some of these strings off. Because sometimes the strings will drive you crazy. All right, next. Yeah, he's a good guy. That's my hanging partner for the summertime. We're hanging out for the summer. Try to get this. I'm just trying to line this up. These small pieces are sometimes hard. Let's just do a straight stitch on here. It's easier to control with these small pieces. Do another stitch. Stitching adds character, doesn't it? Because it's always unique to every piece that you put on. Never comes out the same. Just like your junk journals. You can try to make your junk journals the same, but I don't think they come out the same. Okay, I'm going to show you all everything. I have 2 more to put together here some kind of way. Let me see. How do I want to do this? Maybe put this at the top instead of at the bottom. Do it a little different. And I don't mind when my stuff comes out looking a little wonky, because it just adds character to what I'm doing. That's what I say to myself. That's what I say to myself to justify things. All right. This thread tried to get away from me. All right. Ooh, that's too small. I can tell you one thing, you stitch things too small on paper, it will eat your paper up, so you gotta be careful about really tiny stitching. You don't want to eat your paper up. All right, you go there. Okay, do this last one here. All right. I like the way these came out. These are better than I expected. Instead of like the plain ones with just the tiny words on it. Although I like those too. Sometimes simple is better, but well, y'all know me. Because my head is the land of ideas. And I could just go on and on and on forever. Did I catch that? I think I'm going to leave that the way it is. Okay, I'm going to show you all what I did. Let me move this out the way again. Oi. So these were the plain ones that I did. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hold on, let's go down. Let me get this straight for y'all. I don't know, this thing doesn't seem like it's doing what I'm telling it to do. It's making me angry. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let me make sure. Oh, we're focused. So these are the two that I did before I came on. So of course, they are plainer than the other ones. Yes, the flowers are up in the shop as a digital kit over at pleasantcreations.com. That's my Etsy shop. So if you just go to Pleasant Creations, you find it easier than if you put Pleasant Creations in the search, because Etsy is a little wonky when it comes to the search. But if you put in pleasantcreations.com, or you can just go to the link that is in the description, it'll take you right to the Etsy shop. Okay, so I like those two. So those are plain, but then we have this one, unique. That's beautiful, isn't it? And so I thought maybe I can put a hole and a grommet here, or I could just put some more fabric at the top, or even just put the grommet on the side. I got some ideas for these. We're gonna revisit these again. And then that one, I love, love, love the way these came out. And the colors are, and these are copies, not copies, but I printed them out from the digital kit. So this is kind of, if you have like good color on your screen, this is what you would get in the digital kit. So I love those. They're so stinking cute. This one has a little vintage photo. Oh, this one, I'm going to put some tiny words on, and let's see, let's find something. It has to be something kind of short. How about take this that says become your best you, and it's a little long, I think. No, it's fine. It's just small. I'm gonna cut it though. Hold up. I'm gonna glue, even though it has adhesive on the back, I'm gonna put some glue on the back of it. Hey, Lauralee. Thanks for swinging by. Thank you, Katia. All right, so this one I am going to, let's put like a little vintage photo on here. I'm trying to work close to the desk since I have the camera nailed down. I don't want to move it. Ooh, what's going on with you, color? Something you don't like. Is it my nails? All right. Let me just go up a little bit for a second. Let me fix the focus. I'm trying to be more aware of what you all see. Thank you, Laureline. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're very kind. Thank you. All right, here we go. All right, so I just split the quote up, and I'm gonna put some glue on it. You can see it sticking, but I want to make sure it doesn't come up. I feel like, y'all know me. I'm gonna start putting a pin in here like was suggested to me. Become your best you. Okay. Thank you, Lynn. This did come out good, even if I do say so myself. These came out good. I want to do some more of these. Y'all, I have made so much ephemera doing this. This is cool. You know what? This is blocked. Dagnabbit. It's my pen. People told me to stick a pin in it. Did I do it? Nope. I did not. They told me. They told me. Oh no, this is the first time it got blocked up like this though, because I've always just done it the same way. Get on here. All right. I used a lot of glue on here. Now it's all over my fingers. Now I'm making a mess. All right, here we go. Got glue bubbling out all over the place. I'm just going to let it dry like that because if I try to clean it up, it's going to be a mess. All right, then we got this one. I'll just let it bubble because Mr. Fabric Tech don't want to act right today. Ah, oi, oi. All right, put this here. All right, so that's what that one looks like. Get some of this glue off my hands, my paper bag. See, now I don't know what I did with that pen that I had. I was gonna stick it in here. Oh, here it is. I don't think it's big enough though. I need a bigger pen. But I'm gonna stick it down here. I hope it doesn't go all the way in. I think the head of this pen is not that big. I best not try that one. I don't think it's gonna work out for me. I'm just gonna close it up. No, these these are pre-colored. Oh, I can show you what they look like. I'll show you what they look like again because we got one more. Let's see, and we got this one. So that's all the ones that we made today, and we used some different stitchings on some of these. So I still have a bunch of these. So probably on Finish It Up Friday, we'll be finishing up some of these cards, working on them again. But let me show you what the digital kits look like again. Yes, and I'm gonna put them on the bottom. Okay, so what you'll get is 4 sheets. Let me put this up a little bit. Excuse me. What you'll get is 4 sheets of the doodle flowers. There we go. And they look like this. 3 of them are already colored in, and if you see some blue spots on here, that's just because my printer is not printing right, but yours is nice and clear, and the colors are very vibrant, just like they are here. So you'll get 3 sheets with various colors, so you have them, they're already done for you. And then if you wanted to color some yourself, then you have a whole sheet that is just the black and white ones. So that's what you'll get. So what I was using is what I was using were the ones that were already colored, and I just haphazardly randomly cut them into nice bits and pieces. So I still have like plenty to work with because you get 32 images altogether. It's 8 on each sheet, and you get 4 sheets. They're all in PDF form. So I hope that answers your question, Roberta. And then you can, and I fussy cut them too, so now I have some that I can make clusters with. So you'll definitely be seeing me use more of these because I love these. I love all the colors. So you'll definitely see me. I love that deep red. I already have some ideas in my mind because y'all know it's the land of ideas in my mind. So we did a few of these, and we're going to do some more probably sometime this week. And I'm glad you all came on my surprise Saturday night crafting. I really enjoyed it. I want to thank you all for coming on. I'm like smiling because this makes me so happy. Y'all don't understand. It makes me so happy. And thank you again, Laura Lynn. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate the super chat because every little bit helps. And just so you guys know, again, I'm putting more content over on the Patreon channel as well. So the link is in the description also, but it is also Liz for a Day over on Patreon as well. Roberta, you might not have been on when I was fussy cutting these, but I actually cut these with my scissors and it was pretty easy. But you could use the scan and cut, but I just fussy cut them out while I was chit chatting. And they came out nice because I like the white around here because you can always, if you want to grunge them up, it'll darken up the white spots as well. So I am going to shove off. I hope you all have a great weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow, but I definitely think I'll be on Monday. So y'all keep your eyes out for notifications. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when more videos come out. And before you all leave, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're coming on the replay, you can also leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this project. I would love to know. So with that, I am going to shove off and say love, peace, and hair grease. From your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie, have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.